7 closings in 8 to 12 weeks. That's a whole lot better than what anyone else is doing. And by the way, you're probably one of the lowest level on our totem pole of production. That means you aren't implementing something, right? Because you're only getting one. You're only averaging one closing every other week. That is not enough. We got to step it up. But let's talk about the best offer you can utilize as an agent today. This is really what everybody's been looking for. This is what we call our perfect home finder program. It is the end all be all in real estate. This is the one thing that can take a brand new licensee and make them massively profitable, or the old dog that keeps trying new tricks and can't figure out how to do the new tricks. It shows them how to start making more money. And this is the offer that makes you stand out against all competition. It's what we call the perfect home finder program, and it will generate a boatload of buyers and a boatload of sellers for you. Let me explain. I'm going to show you how to get buyers and how to get listings here. This is big. I'll tell you the offer, then I'll show you exactly how you offer this. I say that because your first question is going to be, how do you do that? I don't know if I can do that. Is that legal? Am I allowed to do this? I'm going to show you both. You are going to absolutely love this. Our very best offer that we utilize, it sounds like this, and I'm going to put it up on the screen. I can get you access to unlisted and pre-market homes matching exactly what your family is looking for, clear down to area, price, and amenities. These homes are all unlisted, and the sellers are willing to sell at market value. You'll be the very first person to see them, and there will be no sign in the yard, no online information, and no pictures available. Now, your first question, how do I do that? And then it's, well, isn't this a pocket listing? We can have pocket listings in this. Let me teach you how to do this. First, no, it's not a pocket listing. This seller doesn't agree to list with you. You aren't hiding a listing because they don't agree to list with you. They want to sell their home, but you are not going to be their listing agent, much like a FSBO. All of my members get to use what we call the Greg Luther letter. I want you to write that down. The Greg Luther letter. We first meet with the buyer to find out what would be their perfect property. What are you looking for? What's the price range? What are the amenities that you want? What area? Even clear down to the neighborhood. We'll then choose those neighborhoods that match that price range, what they're looking for in a home, the school district that they want. We send the Greg Luther letter out to homeowners in that area. And we average, guys, millions of these things have been sent. And we average one seller for every 100 letters that are mailed. Now, I always recommend you send 300 to 600 letters. So that way you have lots of sellers for the buyer to consider, right? If I have 4 or 5 or 6 houses for that buyer to look at and they're all unlisted, the advantage is there's a really good chance one of them is going to match for the buyer. But how many can the buyer buy? They can only buy one, which means you can list the others if the buyer don't want it. Now, you've met 4 or 5 people that, sorry, James didn't want to buy that house, but if you'd like, I can get 30 people to take a look at your home. Let's list it. You found the people that want to sell by, instead of saying, would you like to list your home? You've sent a letter saying, would you like to sell your home? Your buyer can only buy one. Will probably buy another competing home in that same neighborhood, but the others are going to be interested in listing. And if you get 4 or 6 or 8 sellers that are interested in this, of course, the buyer can only buy one, and all those other sellers still want to sell. I teach this entire approach inside Greg Luther Inner Circle Coaching. And it's truly the cornerstone of our business model because it generates immediate and consistent closings. We don't even really talk a lot about it publicly because it does work so effectively. Our Inner Circle members are like, don't talk about this. I'm making a ton of money using this. I want you blasting out of the gate with this today so you can have new clients attracted in less than a week. You get that with Inner Circle Coaching. And to be clear, the Perfect Home Finder offer can attract a lot of qualified buyers for you. And the Greg Luther letter gets the exact type of sellers that it would be looking to purchase. And if you get those double-sided deals, if the buyer does want to buy that seller's house, those are easier for you. You make a lot more money from it. That buyer is now worth twice the money, but you also have additional sellers that you can list. So this is one of the very first things that I teach you inside Inner Circle Coaching, because it's the fastest way to big checks in your bank account. And I don't have to tell you, I know how this works. I know that I got to get you making money immediately. Let me show you how this works. I want to flip the script on you for a minute. Me having you sign up for Inner Circle, I want to get it to where you're screwing me as quickly as you can. By you giving me $477, I'm screwing you. I want you to make $30,000 so you feel like you're screwing me. And you see the people in the chat, all of the agents that are doing well. You see all over the internet, the agents that are doing really, really well with our stuff, they feel like I'm underpriced. They feel like they're screwing me. How quickly can I get it to where you feel like you're screwing me? For $477, you get closing after closing after closing after closing. It's the whole year is less than a referral fee on one transaction. If you got one deal a year, it's cheaper than paying a referral fee. I want to get it as quickly in the next week. I want you to feel like you're screwing me, that you can't believe all that you're getting, the breadth of information, the examples, the tools that you can actually utilize. So if you haven't got your spot at Luther Inner Circle, right now is the time to do it. Now let's talk about getting together to work on your business as well. I want to get together with you. I want to meet with you face to face for 2 straight days. And I want to do that every single year. We do our Hustle and Grow conference each year, where all of our coaching members get together to share what's working, and we conquer all of the issues and problems they have within their business. So we get together every single year. We have a 2-day conference. We call it our Hustle and Grow conference. It's members only. There's not people in the hallway selling all kinds of stuff and all that. No, it's me, my staff, and other successful agents that are on stage talking about how you implement this stuff to get you making money. This is the jump start and the kick in the pants that everyone needs once per year, and you get to attend this members only training. As an Inner Circle coaching member, every other week we have these coaching calls. You get all the systems. You can implement all this immediately. You can start making money. And then once a year, we all get together for 2 days. And you don't care where it is. You don't care how much it costs for an airline ticket. You don't care about any of that because you're already making tons of money. I don't want you to go if you're not winning yet. I want you to win first. I want you to make so much money that you say, I got to decide, am I going to go first class or am I going to go private jet? I don't want you worrying about that yet. Don't worry about the forest. We got the trees in the way. Let's make the money now. Let's put the Band-Aid on first. Let's stop the bleeding where you got a bunch of money in your account. Then you can make better decisions for yourself. To get into a room with hundreds and hundreds of like-minded real estate agents, for all of us to work on your business together, just like we do every other Thursday on our group calls on Zoom. It's something that every attendee says it's the best thing that's ever happened to them every single year. We have testimonial after I could give you hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them that they loved the agents they met with, what they learned, just working on their business, really drilling deep on a system they already knows works. They already know it works. They're already making good money from it, but they want to keep getting better. You'll put that on your agenda each and every year. So let's talk about how you begin fixing your business right now. Here's what we covered. You should only market to motivated prospects. People that are most likely to move. I don't want you marketing to whole neighborhoods and whole areas and should I get shopping carts and maybe I should get these bus benches because I like to have my face on there because I like when people sit on my face. What? What are you doing? You look like an idiot. Maybe we should start working with motivated prospects only. If we put good offers out there, they're going to reply to us. So the people that are most likely to move, marriage or divorce, birth or death, FSBO, expireds, attorney referrals, perfect home finder, the Greg Luther letter. Holy crap, have we covered all this already? In this amount of time, we've already covered all of this, and I just give you a plug and play system for every single one of these. What if you got one closing out of each of these? The first quarter, you only got one. In the first 90 days, you only got one from each of these. 7 closings in 8 to 12 weeks? That's a whole lot better than what anyone else is doing. And by the way, you're probably one of the lowest level on our totem pole of production. That means you aren't implementing something, right? Because you're only getting one. You're only averaging one closing every other week. That is not enough. We got to step it up. I'm saying worst case scenario, you start generating 2 or 3 extra closings a month. These are the niches you're going to make money from because now you've already found the people. You look at the ignorance that happens from cold calling or door knocking. What are you door knocking for? Oh, I got to knock on 300 doors today. For what? To find people that want to sell. Found them. Now what? I got them. I don't need to knock. I don't even need to put shoes on today. People that are getting married, people that are getting a divorce, people that had a birth, people that had death. For sale by owner that's already showing they're selling. Expired that's been trying to sell, so we know how much it won't sell for. Attorney referrals, every single month we're getting deals from them. Perfect home finder we're advertising, so now the buyers do want access to unlisted homes. They call you because they can't find this on Zillow. And then we use the Greg Luther letter to go find those sellers so we can actually provide the offer that we've promised them. Look at how easy this is. You have an operating system that can do this for you. As long as you have solid sales copy, a good marketing campaign, great short-term nurture, and some good email and text copy, then a good presentation with all the talking points that you need to have, you're going to crush each one of these niches. Maybe you only want 1 or 2 to start. Maybe you don't want to be overwhelmed. Of course, we got to watch Playing with Our Mind here. We'll find all kinds of reasons this ain't going to work for us. It's your volume control. Don't do it all. If you're struggling right now and you're worried you're going to have too much business, you need to get your shit together. It's time to get your poop in a group. Right now, you are screwing yourself with your mental mindset. You can go on as many appointments as you want, or you can say, I'm sorry, I'm not taking anybody right now. This is your business. Don't play those games with yourself. Be a CEO for a minute.
Hey, it's Greg Luther, and listen, if you don't follow this channel, there's a good chance you're never going to see me again. I consistently put out regular content, and it's extremely helpful for real estate agents to grow their business. I want to keep you up to date on what's working so that you're in the know and you can take action accordingly. So be sure that you like and comment here, but most importantly, make sure you follow, share, and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on anything. I'm here to help you in growing your business, and I'd love to do so. Follow right now.